Driving wind, blowing snow, dangerously cold. Mount Washington. In the dead of winter, a barren wasteland high atop New England, experienced by a hardy few. But before you even can think of getting here,
okay, zipper hood's going to probably work fine for you.
You have to start here.
Sure.
Nobody goes to the summit without the proper gear. They just won't allow it.
This particular boot is a plastic boot. It's made specifically for mountaineering. Then this crampon piece is what's going to keep you in the snow and ice from falling off the mountain, basically.
That sounds important. As for clothing, layering is the key. Now we're ready to tackle the worst weather in the world. By looking at the rock pile on a crystal clear morning in winter, it's hard to picture anything like that. Our trek would bring us to the top of the looming peak to find the legendary conditions. A snowcat is the only way to go. It plows its way up the skinny and twisting path to the summit, where we find nothing but beauty.
It's a beautiful area on a nice day, but if you get a nasty day, I mean, I know people have gone through here and say, what's the big deal with the whites? All I saw is rocks and fog. So, but if it's a nice day like this, I mean, it's fantastic.
We could see clouds rolling toward us all morning, but it wasn't until after lunch that the conditions took a turn for the worse.
Winds are really picking up out here. We're losing our visibility quite dramatically. Used to be able to see Wildcat Mountain, the ski area. Just behind me, Wildcat Ski Area, it's gone. Can't see it anymore. Too much blowing snow, too much fog in the air. We're in the clouds now, although the sun's still trying to peek through. Wind's definitely gusting up over 40, and probably close to 50 at this point. Wind chills are such that right now, if we weren't all covered up like this, our skin could freeze, and start to freeze anyway, in about a minute.
As we struggle around the snowscape, something we didn't think about.
There's less air up here to breathe in, so it really makes you lose your breath fairly quickly. Makes you feel like you're exerting a lot more and really wears you out in a hurry. Our legs are tired. We're gonna sleep well tonight.
The weather lets up a bit for us to catch a gorgeous sunset.
Gotta get the lumps out of the gravy.
Inside, the observers take a break for dinner.
With the rice dish?
This crew will be up here for 8 days. Then a new crew will come up.
It's tough. The 6 days go by very quickly, and then you're back up here for the 8. It would be hard to do anything else, at least in the winter, because transportation is really such an issue.
The observers brave the elements to check outside conditions every hour of the year, maintaining careful records. Outside, the temperature continues to drop. We venture onto the observing deck before bedtime to check it out. It isn't long before the fog begins to freeze on my face and clothing. It is this freezing fog that forms the unusual ice sculptures that you find here, called rime.
This is the rime right here, and we learned a little bit more about it tonight. You see, what I thought is when the wind blows, it actually pushes the rime in the direction the wind is blowing it to. But what's really happening is the wind is blowing this way, and the rime grows into the wind as the particles, the ice particles, accumulate and make that feathery appearance right into the wind.
7 a.m. and the wind is blowing hard.
Winds are gusting over 60 miles per hour. The actual air temperature is 15 below zero. Gives you a wind chill of about minus 80 or minus 85 degrees. It's awfully hard to stand out here, and this is still below hurricane force winds. It gets much worse up here, but this is the worst that we've seen it so far. We're loving it.
After being whipped around for a half hour, we have to get back inside and catch our ride back to civilization. By snowcat, of course.